Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Girish Hotur. I am a music producer based out of Bangalore. Today's video is all about a set of plugins from Pitch Innovations. Pitch Innovation builds performance-focused MIDI tools that turns static ideas into expressive music. Instead of just going through features, I want to show you how these plugins actually think about music, rhythm, harmony, and movement, because that's where they really stand out. There's also an exclusive coupon code which gives an additional 10% off on top of the existing sale price. So stick around. Alright, grab a coffee and let's get right into it. Pitch Innovation makes tools that don't just help you edit MIDI, they help you perform it. These are not plugins where you click once and forget about them. They are very interactive, very musical, and especially useful if you write a lot of MIDI-based music, whether that's film scoring, electronic music, or songwriting. In this video, I'll talk about 4 plugins: Groove Shaper, Fluid Chords 2, Eternal Arps, and Sonic Atlas. Groove Shaper is essentially a rhythm sequencer that you can apply to any MIDI track. And the reason I like it is because it solves a very common problem. A lot of times, your harmony or melody might be fine, but it just feels stiff. Instead of rewriting the MIDI, Groove Shaper lets you inject rhythm and swing instantly. What's nice here is that you're not locked into rigid patterns. You can add movement, groove, and timing variations in a very musical way. This works really well on chords, bass lines, even simple synth parts, especially when you want things to feel more alive without overcomplicating the arrangement. Next up is Fluid Chords 2, and this one is very interesting. Fluid Chords is not a chord generator in the traditional sense. It's more about how chords move. What it allows you to do is bend chords smoothly, almost like pitch bending harmony. So instead of jumping from one chord to another, you can morph between them. This is extremely useful for cinematic music, ambient music, and emotional transitions. Anywhere you want the harmony to feel fluid rather than stepped. What I personally like is that it encourages you to play chords differently. You stop thinking in blocks and start thinking in motion. Then we have Eternal Arps. Now there are a lot of arpeggiators out there, but Eternal Arps feels a bit different. It's designed to generate arpeggios that feel more organic, inspired by how real instruments behave, rather than strict mathematical patterns. So instead of mechanical up and down arps, you get movement that feels more natural and musical. This is great for underscore work, melodic beds, and even pop production where you want arpeggios that don't scream plugin. It's one of those tools that quietly adds interest without drawing attention to itself, and that's a good thing. Now let's talk about Sonic Atlas. If you've seen my earlier video on Sonic Atlas, you already know that this is more of an inspiration tool than a technical one. Sonic Atlas is not about deep sound design, it's about quickly getting into a musical zone. You load it up and play, and you instantly get character, textures, tones, and colors that work well for scoring, layering, or starting an idea. I like using Sonic Atlas when I don't want to think too much, when I just want to react musically and build from there. It's especially useful when you're starting a cue or sketching ideas and you don't want to get stuck tweaking parameters for 20 minutes. What's interesting is how all these plugins complement each other. Groove Shaper handles rhythm and feel, Fluid Chords 2 handles harmonic movements, Eternal Arp adds melodic motion, and Sonic Atlas brings texture and inspiration. When you combine them, you end up focusing less on MIDI programming and more on musical intent. And that's really the strength of this ecosystem. All of these plugins are part of the Pitch Innovation end of year sale. And I also have an exclusive discount for my audience. Make sure to purchase any of these plugins using the links in the description below and apply the coupon code GIRISH10 to get an additional 10% off on top of the existing sale price. This offer is valid only till January 16th, so make sure you grab a copy before it ends. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it, share it with someone who works with MIDI a lot, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be bringing more plugin breakdowns, music production workflows, and scoring-related content very soon. If you'd like to see how I composed a track using Sonic Atlas, watch the video right here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.